Hello and welcome. DevBrief 2 just released, and it's a bit of a long one, so let's grab a coffee and go through it. I will summarize it for you and put all the information, the important information in there, so you're good to go. I'll link it below so you can check it out yourself. So first off, they thank us for the involvement of the recent VE Day 80th anniversary. The reason why they make this development briefing is because the communication between them and the community has slowed recently, and they want to address that. They want to give us more frequent glimpses into what they're working with, and yeah, in the next months they will do multiple PTEs, and not only features from future updates, they will also make experimental content, so that will be pretty cool. There are a lot of videos in here and we will have a look at them, and this is all like work in progress, so just a quick disclaimer. This is not a brief that shows everything that will be in the next updates. This will spread across various updates, and of course you can give them feedback on that. Okay, let's start with maps. Objective mode. That is a mode that is like from 2023 when they announced Danzig, but they never got through with it, so this will be interesting. So they want your feedback on that and your thoughts, how and if it would fit in Hell Let Loose. The following maps will be available to test in the upcoming PTE: LLM main destruction, Procure battery destruction, and Danzig post office destruction. So we will in the next PTE have a new map. Danzig will be very interesting. When we zoom in here, it looks pretty cool, like obviously a city. By the destruction, I have no clue about it personally. I don't really know anything about it, so let me hear that in the comments. It will be very interesting. I think it's like, you know, you have to plant a bomb or some kind and then into a capture phase so that they can defuse the bomb or something like that. I have absolutely no clue, but discuss it in the comments. I'm very interested in your thoughts on that one. They didn't show anything else, so we have to wait on the PTE for that one. Stalingrad map refresh, I'm really looking forward to that. They first make or adjust the HQ spawn positions for a more balanced experience, so more cover for the spawns. All the red things are new, and as you can see on the capture points, for example train station, there is a lot more cover to be done. Like, this is normally completely open, as you can see, but now we have a lot more buildings. You can see it here. That is good. Like previously you have to just run through there with 50,000 smokes. Now you can actually hop from here to maybe this trench here and to this building, so this will be very interesting. I'd like to see maybe a bit more walls. That would be cool, like half walls. But we have to see. It looks very good. This is very cool. Like, as you can see here, there are a shit ton of new trains, which is very nice for us, and containers and boxes. But a lot more cover on this side. This is very cool. This is carriage depot, and look at this. Oh my god, there will be so many more train containers. This is very cool to see. Now you can actually like go through there without being shot like a duck in the open. That is very cool. Then we come to environment art. It's also on Stalingrad. Like, these are Russian assets, but I think they will do it with all assets. So as you can see here, these were previously 4 materials. Now it's only 1 material, which is very nice to see. And the cool thing is, this had like 30 collision points and this has now 6 collision points. So it's not, you know, you don't clip or anything or get stuck that frequently, hopefully. As you can see here, like, these are all individual parts, and now it's just like you can walk over them. But I hope you can see the lines. This is very cool. Obviously, as I said, I have the link below on the dev brief and you can check it out yourself. This is also a photo. I don't really know. They just said that, you know, it has less collision now, or they want to have less collision. So that is very good. Maybe with the dirt you don't have to vault up into the thing. And with that, they hope for significant gains on the overall performance in the map in Stalingrad. Now to features, the important thing. Medic rework. Hey, we finally have an insight how they want to do it. So we quickly read it. With the medic role, we have gathered feedback and begun to address a lot of key issues Raised about the gameplay experience. The aim is to bring current forces into parity in terms of timings, to tweak the core gameplay loop, and to make the role a more attractive experience to play. The revive speed went down to 2 seconds. Same for the Soviets from 3 to 2. The important part, downed players are now full health. So here you can see 2 seconds. That is perfect. And he's full health. So you don't have a health sign above him. And they're currently tweaking the animations to match the new speeds. Then the XP, you will gain 75 for revives and 75 if you're revived by a medic. The bandage is down to 2 seconds. So it matches the other speeds. And you bandage enemies also in 2 seconds to match the other speeds. Perfect. Next, Bipod Rework. Also a thing that we all love to see. So they want to make it more flexible and realistic, that your body is not pivoted into hard objects. This will be interesting, especially like for the competitive community. Pitch angles have been improved. Deployment checks are now handled server-sided to fix issues with the initial deploy that it kind of ruins the animation, you know, that it gets cancelled. This is very cool. You have now a 360-degree radius. This is very, very good for MG players, especially when you know someone comes behind you and you quickly have to turn. This is how it looks in third person. Oh, with the feet, looks good. Also, they improved when you deploy at windows with more range of motion. This is the third person of it. Ah, and now we can talk after the match.
Yeah, man. GG's.
This is very cool.
Let's join a tank squad next time, yeah?
Yeah, sounds good.
So this is very helpful. So squad and command chat can talk after the game. This is a welcoming change. On the 29th of May, there will be a new Best of the Community episode about the competitive scene of Hell Let Loose, which will be very interesting. And yeah, you can check it yourself, like there are community events and then there are the war correspondents, and that is it. So that's a very big dev brief. I'm really looking forward to it, and I'm really looking forward to your discussion in the comments. So please give a comment, give the video a like if you enjoyed it, and we see us in the next one. Have a good one. Bye bye.